This weekend, I was thinking about this guy, Governor Walz. I've been talking about this phrase tonic masculinity as opposed to toxic masculinity. But the thing that really got me this weekend, and that I thought was really poignant, was I was watching various videos and I was seeing this woman in her 30s. And she said she'd been in tears listening to him because he reminded her of her dad, who she loved and adored. And she says, I lost him to Rush Limbaugh and Fox News. And she said, Tim Walz is like the dad he used to be. And I then read in the comments all these women saying, he's like the dad I lost to Fox News. I'd never thought about that before. And I found that so sad. And I could see it. And that's why I've been as excited about Tim Walz as I have been Kamala Harris, because I think there's something there. Well, what do you think, Myron?
It's quite stimulating what you're saying, because I'm thinking about my own father, who I think I probably mentioned to you. He died actually on the day that Trump was elected. And he was a lifelong Republican. And in Massachusetts, they described it as liberal on social issues and conservative on financial ones. We always were at odds. I'm the oldest of six. And from a very early age, we had a very difficult relationship, I guess I'd say. It's funny, the Democrats going to Chicago, where I lived for 10 years. I remember distinctly sitting with my father and one of his friends at 2 a.m, watching the Democratic convention where Eugene McCarthy, this is the real anti-war and protests and violent protests and violence by police, broke out in the city. And so all this territory brings up a lot of stuff that's very personal, which what you're saying about these women. It's not an abstract thing. It's not something that you can read in The Economist. It's something that you more likely read in a novel somewhere about families. One of the things that came up for me was, how is it that we lose each other to those things? How is it that what really begins as simplistic platitudes about returning America to some place that never really existed and some place that never will again, how does that seduce people? It's a remarkable thing to try and hold your respect and care and compassion for people who stepped over the line into this trap of weariness. It's Trump